I am a normie. And I don't even know anime that well. I've watched 18 anime, but my community and viewers, all anime fans, they all have it in common. I know nothing. They educate me. So this channel is for a normie like me to review the animes for you from a different perspective. And I watched my first off-brand today, Bible Black. So guess what? I've never seen a Fuda before, but I'm bringing the Fuda to you. Episode 1. First off, thank you, anime community, for accepting me with open arms. I am a normie. I barely know anything, but I'm learning. And thank you for help teaching me, and thank you for dealing with me, because I still can't pronounce tsundere correctly. It's sundeer. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. So Bible Black, and I want to give a thank you to Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse, she's adorable. Make sure you check her in the description. She recommended Bible Black as well as the next thing we're going to watch, which is Yuri. No, that's not Yuri. It's Yowie Yowie, sorry, is what we're going to watch next. So stay tuned for that. But a big thank you to Iron Mouse. She's adorable, look!
Right now, but I'm speaking to you in hopes that somebody clips this and sends it to you while you're streaming. So happy birthday, and I hope you had a wonderful day, and I hope all your birthday wishes and dreams come true, and don't get in trouble with that motherfucking pee-pee sword. His Futa Slayer. He named it Futa Slayer. Ah!
This is my Fuda Slayer. It's got my logo on it and everything. A big shout out to Tylax, one of our viewers who sent this, man. And the chat decided to name it Fuda Slayer. So we be slaying Fudas. So here we go. I'm gonna give you first the Anime News Network overview of this anime, and then I'm gonna give you mine. So, hello. Nagzz, a high school student, found a book of magic in an isolated room in his school. He started practicing black magic that has extreme sexual effects that benefited him and some of his friends. Intrigued, Nagzz got deeper and deeper into using the craft, not realizing the evils that will come forth. Eventually, the origins of the book was revealed, and so did the incident 12 years ago, on the night of Walpurgis, the night when the power of evil is at its strongest. After coming to his senses, Nagzz struggled to get himself out of the darkness that he put himself into. Okay, that was what Anime News Network gave you. Me, I'm gonna sum her up really quick for you. It's about a dude who found a book, and like he's just got testosterone pumping in him, so he's literally running around just banging anything he sees like crazy, literally going back and forth. This girl with a Fuda possesses him, alright? She's got control over him. She's doing everything. They're filling people up with water, alright? Everybody's exploding. There's just splooge everywhere. It's nuts, and it's all because of this book. And the dude is in love with this girl, and she's like, oh my god, and then he's doing her, and then everybody's doing something and doing each other and doing things. All right, episode 1 was something. How do we break this down? It was my first glimpse at a Fuda, and it just came at me. It wasn't like a predictive Fuda. It was a unpredictive Fuda. See, there's things in life you could predict. You could predict, you know, if you eat Taco Bell, you're gonna probably go to the bathroom, or it's gonna be a rough one. All right, you take 18 shots. I don't know how you're doing that. 18 shots of Fireball, but say that 19th shot, and your boy's like, bro, just take that 19th shot. Yo, here, yo, sick. And you could predict, like, oh man, after this shot, that's it, I'm done. But you do it anyway. You could predict that you are going to have a huge hangover or be throwing up everywhere, but you cannot predict an unpredictable Fuda. She literally just whipped out the schlong. She didn't even whip it out. The schlong. It sprouted. In one of the scenes later on, our main character gets offered, you know the thing, I'm trying here so YouTube doesn't hate me. She offers that to him, all right, in exchange for all of his secrets. Bad choice, bro. Bad choice. And he can't resist. He's like, yo, he can't resist. Don't ever tell a girl all your secrets on the first date. Because say the relationship works out, there's gonna be a day where you're like, bro, I'm starving right now. Hey, honey, can you get me some Wendy's? And she'll be like, oh, I'm tired. You're like, yo, I'll tell you a secret. If you go get me Wendy's, she'll be like, remember on that first date when I sucked you off? Yeah, you told me all your secrets. And you'd be like, damn, now you're gonna be hungry and probably horny. So, awesome. Starts off, that girl's still there. They're still going at it, okay? Because obviously he took the deed. Let me tell you, when this man... How do I explain this? When I was a kid, I had... oh, man. Okay. When I was a kid, I used the Super Soakers, all right? And I used all my allowance money. All right, Super Soakers was a big thing when I was a kid. I used all my allowance money to get the backpack one, all right? Like that. That's what I did, all right? All these kids had the little handguns and everything. Bro, I had a backpack, all right? Every allowance that I got, every dollar went into Super Soakers. I was stacked, okay? This dude put my Super Soaker to shame, all right? And I could never save up enough money to equate what that man did when he was done. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. This is where it gets crazy. The girl he's in love with now, all right, is walking to drop off curry at his house, I'm pretty sure. And he's going again. He's in round 2 with this girl, okay? They're in round 2. And she rings the doorbell. And he's just like, ah! Doing his thing. Doesn't hear the doorbell. Or ignores it, I guess. She walks in the house, walks upstairs. And as the dude is about to, let it go, fully. Bro, she opens the door. He locks eyes with her. He's shooting that way. She's locking eyes. She's like, oh my God. He's like, oh my God. It's going in the girl's face. She's like, oh, I don't know how she's not drowning. Everybody, it's just chaos. And that's how the scene ended. I forgot how crazy this episode was, actually, after watching it. Not only that, later on, the stepsister is there in the house, and he touches her. Bro, this guy's got the Midas touch. It was like King Midas, right? Everything turns to gold. Anything this guy touches, they want to do it. And he touches his stepsister. He's like, okay, they're there. And then she's in her room, finger blasting herself. Like, I couldn't even believe what I was watching. Just like that. And then, later on, it gets to a scene with all of them in a ritual, because Fuda Girl's there, and she's doing all this, and they are shoving things in this girl's, in every orifice possible, and filling her with water. She looked like a giant tick that ate blood, or sucked blood, and then it was big. She wasn't pregnant either. See, this is where I know it's already ruining with my head, because all I kept thinking about last episode when it ended with the girl getting filled up with water was, yo, I saw the Super Soaker that dude did earlier. There's no way that, like, Fuda Girl would make him, do her and then Super Soak inside, because she's already filled to the brim with water. I saw what he did earlier. She's gonna pop. There's no way, right? Yeah. I knew it. It's like I predicted it. And she sends him to her, and yep, she didn't pop though. She lived. There was a scene. There was a scene that got me, and I was like, oh, dude, like, bro, that's your boy. Well, there was like a giant orgy, and it's hard for me to concentrate. There's always like a schlong in my face here. All right. But they were doing it, and so one of the dudes, he lets it all go, finish the act inside one of the, girls. And his bro's like, dude, I've been waiting forever, man. It's my turn. And he dove right in. Bro, that is like going on. That's like your boy just went down a slip and slide, and you went on the slip and slide after, except that water was not water. It's something different. There are some good talking points. Talks about how Fuda Girl's going to make a deal with the devil and a new life, and Amani is going to save the world, and their main goal with all this is they need to stop the ritual because it's been 12 years since. So that's the plan. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of going on before they achieve that plan. Episode 5 was pretty crazy. It actually, our main character gets stabbed by the girl who's obsessed with him. He gets stabbed. He's like bleeding everywhere. It's crazy. It was actually a shock to me. Gets stabbed, but then he gets healed by one of the other girls with her magic. So he's healed up. And the crazy thing, as this dude is bleeding, the girl is doing him. He's getting sucked off as he's dying. But then he lives. So it's okay. I mean, if you're going, and I gotta say goodbye, world. I mean, that's the way to go, I guess. So I'm gonna keep the finale a little short. Again, basically how it turns out to be is they get Imani, the girl, and yeah, she has to stop this ritual. A whole bunch happens that I won't ruin. That goes on there. I thought there was going to be a Super Saiyan Dragon Ball Z fight, but turns out I'll just leave it at that. But it does end. Our boy is good. He's back. However, let's just say it ended with a fuda. That's all I'm going to say, all right? Just in case anybody hasn't seen it. It ended with a fuda. It started with a fuda and ended with a fuda. Fuda everywhere. Now, the question, what do I rate this from 1 to 10? I enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was a really good show. It was definitely interesting for my first off-brand. I would have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 normie. For someone normie like me that's just watching off-brand for the first time, I give it 8.5 out of 10 for sure. I have nothing to rate it against, and it wouldn't be fun to give it a 10, so I'll give it 8.5. Maybe I'll come back to it after seeing some other off-brand and compare it and tell you what I think, but definitely an 8.5. I do recommend it. I thought it was awesome. And that was the first one. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, only if you want to. I'm literally doing this for fun. I just want to enjoy and make some videos since all I do is stream. So, God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next anime.